Ranger Bill, warrior of the woodland, struggling against extreme odds, traveling dangerous trails, fighting the many enemies of nature. This is the job of the guardian of the forest, Ranger Bill. Pouring rain, freezing cold, blistering heat, snow, floods, bears, rattlesnakes, mountain lions. Yes, all this in exchange for the satisfaction and pride of a job well done.
You know, even in this modern day of scientific thinking, there are those who still hold to some of the old philosophies. Ideas such as, when you get older, you can't learn new ideas, that the people in the out-of-the-way parts of the country are less intelligent than the folks in the city areas, and so forth. Now, some of these thoughts come from our young people of today. Some would call them know-it-alls, but I disagree. I'd rather say these attitudes come from youthful energy and impatience. Our story today is wrapped around these things. A battle between youth and age, the university and the backwoods. It's the story, An Old Horse Learns New Tricks.
Boy, I'm glad the teachers' convention is on. We'll have a long weekend and I can be out here. Classroom was never like this, I can tell you. Oh, boys, just smell the pines and the fresh air.
I know how you feel, pal. It's murder to have to stay inside a lot after you're used to being out in the Lord's country.
Now, you speak plenty truth, but education necessary.
Yes, Grey Wolf, it surely is. Most necessary. Yep. A fella don't want to grow up to be a pumpkinhead.
Don't get me wrong, fellas. I'm not belittling education. I intend to get all I can and then some. Yes, sir, but those pines sure smell good.
Yeah, sure.
You think we make second elk herd before dark, Bill?
I hope so, Grey Wolf. We better step on the gas, though. Come on, Storm Boy, let's go.
Come on,
boy. What's the matter, Storm?
Hey, come on! Let's go back, fellas.
Easy, Storm Boy.
Hey, what's wrong with Storm?
I don't know. I'll take a look at his hooves. Easy, boy. That's right.
Hooves
Easy
all right,
does it.
Bill?
Yes, they're in perfect condition. I don't see anything that would be irritating them.
Boy, he sure doesn't look like his old self suddenly. He hasn't any zip.
I don't like this, Sonny. We'd better make camp right here and now. I think we got a sick animal on our hands. Whoa, big boy. Let's cooperate. We'll finish your examination in a few minutes. Now open your mouth. Don't bite my hands. Watch your Bill. He's bashful about letting folks look at his teeth. You're telling me. Storm, open your mouth now. That's a good fella. Now shine a light inside, pal. We'll have a look.
How's this?
That's fine.
Mouth in good condition. You look like you're in good health so far.
Yes, it does. Okay, Storm, we're all through. You can go and graze now. Whatever is ailing that wonderful horse is something we can't see. It's deep down inside. Yeah, you're right, old friend. Storm is sick, and we can't tell what's wrong.
Jumping grasshoppers. What are we going to do?
We've got to get Storm to a veterinarian.
Tonight?
No, not unless he suddenly takes a serious turn for the worse. We'll get him to the vet at the crack of dawn.
You plan to watch him all night, Bill?
Right. You fellas go ahead and turn in. I'll keep an eye on him.
We take turns watch Storm.
Nonsense. I'll stay up with him. You fellas get your sleep.
But why can't we take turns?
Leave him be for now, Sonny. He'll change his mind after he gets tired enough.
Bill, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. You haven't slept a wink yet.
Yeah, I know, pal.
Well, why not let me sit up while you sleep? I'll be glad to do it.
I'm glad to stay up, too. You get sleep now, plenty quick.
Yeah, I think I'll accept your offer.
Oh, good.
I told you he'd give in and listen to sense when he got tired enough. Go back to sleep, you old walrus. I want you to know that this old walrus has been sleeping with one eye open all night. I know. Who do you think you're fooling? Myself. How's Storm?
He not look worse.
I don't think his condition has changed much.
Well, that's good news. Boy, it's bad enough when an old horse gets sick. But a 4-year? Why, he's in the prime of life.
You said it. Wake me up at the crack of dawn. And I mean crack.
This fire feels good. Boy, there's a real chill in the air.
Winter just around Mountain, Henry.
Yeah, you said it. Pretty soon we'll have the old snowmobile out. Hey, Storm's lying down.
Maybe he rest.
I hope so. Should we take a look at him?
Just to be on safe side.
Come on.
Storm, you okay?
I wonder if he's really resting, Grey Wolf.
I think he too weak to stand on feet. We find out plenty soon. Storm, get up, boy. Come on, get up, boy. Storm.
He wants to, but he can't. What a terrible shame to see a beautiful horse like this dying.
I think you speak more truth than we know.
Do you really think he's dying?
It looked that way.
Oh, no. Not Storm.
I think we better wake Bill up right now so he can do something for Storm.
Do you think that he's really...
Yes,
really?
pal. Storm is slowly dying.
But how can this happen? Why, one day he's fine and healthy. Next day he's passing slowly out of the picture. What's wrong with him?
It's my opinion that the beautiful animal's got something working on his spine and nervous system. You have something there, old-timer. He's lost control of his legs.
Do you think he's got a tumor?
Could be.
Well, can anything be done for him? Or are you going to have to shoot him?
I'm not giving up yet, pal.
Not good. What you plan to do, Bill?
Yeah, tell us.
It'll be daylight in another hour. I'm going to call a cargo helicopter and have him land in that clearing over there.
Oh, but that's 300 yards away. How are we going to get Storm to the copter?
We'll improvise a skid and roll him onto it and then pull the skid with your horses.
Oh, that sounds great.
How are you going to get Storm on the whirlimajig? We'll pull the skid right up the cargo ramp with your horses, and we'll all go for a ride.
What do we wait for?
Henry, you find the best way for us to pull the skid to the clearing. When you've done that, break camp and get the gear packed.
Right.
Stumpy, Grey Wolf, you fellas start cutting saplings and young trees to make the skid.
We do plenty quick.
I'll radio for the copter and figure out some way to mark the clearing for the pilot. Then I'll help with the skid. Come on, let's get to work. I want to get Storm out of here as quickly as possible.
Right,
sure.
Bill.
One
Right
question,
away.
Bill.
Yes, pal?
Do you think that the Lord would hear my prayer for Storm? Can we pray for animals?
Well, I don't know of any reason why we can't pray for animals, Henry. The Lord made them just as He made us. They're part of His creation. I don't remember anything in the Bible that restricts what we pray for, as long as we're sincere and pray in faith, believing that what happens is the Lord's will.
Thanks, Bill. We pray for people we love or care about. I don't see why the Lord wouldn't hear prayers for animals we love. After all, they can't help themselves.
You're right, young feller. I think you'll find us all doing the same thing as we work.
Praying?
Yep. Now let's get to work. Henry, will you run down to the clearing and bring Barney up here?
Sure thing.
We can use another man to get Storm on the skid.
Right. There's no reason why he should wait around in the clearing by his lonesome. How you coming, old-timer?
Gotta whittle this down a bit. Now, pull that rope, Grey Wolf.
Right.
Yeah, I'm all finished.
Me too.
Looks like you're taking the last hitch in the lashing, sonny.
Yep. There we are. This skid ought to carry Storm.
That's right. Henry and Barney come back soon. Then we move Storm.
Right. In the meantime, let's get ropes fastened to the saddle horns of your horses and get ready to move out quickly. As soon as Storm's on the skid, you can bring your horses in, and I'll tie your ropes to the skid, and we'll head for the copter pronto.
How are we going to do this, Bill? He's a big horse.
You said it.
We'll roll him over and onto the skid. Henry and Barney, you take his forelegs. Grey Wolf and Stompy, you take his rear legs. I'll handle his head and shoulders. You understand?
Right.
Okay,
Sure.
Yep.
All ready now? When I say go, easy, Storm boy. We're trying to help you. You all ready, fellas? All right, go. Come on. Easy, boy. Easy, Storm. Come on. That's it. That's right. Come on, little boy. That's it. Easy, fella. Easy. There we go.
Phew. That rascal weighs plenty, all right, but we got him on.
I think we do a good job. Even Storm know we try to help him.
Good work, boys. Now get your horses. We'll get Storm aboard the copter. Now use your radio, Barney.
Sure. Help yourself.
Thanks. Bill Jefferson calling State University Station. Ranger Bill Jefferson calling State U. Over.
State U calling Ranger Bill Jefferson. Over.
I want to talk to Dr. Clem of the veterinary school.
All right, sir. You'll have to stand by until we can get him to the station. Over and standing by.
I'll stand by. Thank you. Over and standing by.
Where are we going to land?
There are several small pastures close to the agricultural college. We can set down in one of them, and we'll pull Storm up to the hospital.
Well, then what? How are you going to get him inside?
They got power lifting devices there, Barney. They'll be able to handle the big fellow easily.
Oh, good. We should be at State U within half an hour.
That'll be fine. I'm going back to check with the fellas. Let me know when Dr. Clem's on the air. Hello, Dr. Clem.
Why, hello, Bill. How are you? It's been months since we've talked together.
That's right, Doctor.
Say, are you in a plane or at an airport?
I'm in a helicopter with my horse, and he's very sick.